Essay on Poverty. It is the fundamental duty and responsibility of the country to fulfill the needs of its people. Basic needs of man comprises of shelter, food and clothing. When these needs are not fulfilled, they bring about problems termed as socio-economic problems. Pakistan has also been suffering from these problems. The real issue is not the presence of these problems in the society, but the extent to which they are being paid attention and solved. When these problem when these problems are not met timely, the results in the form of deviant behavior, drug abuse, smuggling, corruption, poverty, illiteracy, and many other social evils. Poverty has been Poverty has been one of the biggest problems that Pakistan faces today. It is rightly said that poverty anywhere is a threat to prosperity everywhere. Nearly 60% of the population of Pakistan lives in villages. According to an analysis, poverty has increased roughly from 30% to 40% during the past decades. It means that 40% of the country population is earning their livelihood below the poverty line. In such conditions, people are deprived of their basic necessities of life. Proper education and medicines are becoming distant from them. They are forced to think of their survival only of due to poverty and unemployment. Parents, instead of sending their children to school, prefer child labor for them. They make them do so to support their family and use them as earning hands. From the early age, a situation in which a person or household lacks the resources necessary to be able to consume a certain minimum basket of goods. The basket consists either of food, clothing, housing, and other essential, moderate poverty, or of food alone. Extreme poverty, the most common method used to define poverty, is income based. According to Homer, this is misery, the worst that man can feel. According Geneon, he is poor who doesn't have enough. He is poorer who cannot get enough. A person is considered poor if his or her income level falls below some minimum level necessary to meet basic needs. The minimum level is usually called the poverty line. International organizations report about poverty in Pakistan. UNDP United Nations Development Programme report. According to UNDP reports, 65.5% population of Pakistan earns less than $2 per day. SPDC Social Policy Development Center reports. According to SPDC, 88% of Balochistan's population, 55% of NWFP, 25% of Sindh, and 25% of Punjab population is prey to poverty and deprivation. World Bank report. According to the 2011 statistics of the World Bank, due to the global finance recession, poverty ratio is increased, especially of USA and EU countries have pushed millions of people around the world into deeper poverty. Almost 40% of 107 developing countries are high exposed to the poverty. Pakistan is ranked among the 43 countries who are most exposed to poverty. Asian Development Bank report, according to the ADP report, poverty is spreading in Pakistan due to the rising population, Pakistan internal situation, agriculture backwards, unequal income distribution, defines expenditure and increase in utility charges and rise in unproductive activities. Pakistan Planning Commission report. Pakistan Planning Commission 2011 poverty rate has jumped from 23.9 to 37.5% in the last 3 years. The Commission has estimated that in 2007 there were 35.5 million people living below the poverty line, but in 2010 their number increased to over 64 million. It is difficult to point out all causes of poverty in Pakistan, but the major causes are given below. Government is not well aware of present condition of country. The policies of government are based on the suggestions of officials which do not have awareness about the problems of common man. After implementation of the policies do not get effective results. After the failure of one policy, government does not consider its failure and announce another policy without studying the aftermath of the last one. Heavy taxes and unemployment crushes the people and they are forced to live below poverty line. The suitable medical facilities are not provided people and they are forced to get treatment for private clinic which are too costly. Education sector play a very vital role in the progress of any country. Unfortunately, the condition of education sector in Pakistan is very miserable. The lack of quality education in our country is unable to dealing with the challenges of the 21st century. Due to poverty, people are unable to afford quality education for their children. In addition, government negligence is frustrating the situation further, even though various steps taken by different government for the promotion of education. Literacy rate lingers at 56% over the decades. Owing to low investment, government-run schools are poor of basic facilities like proper classrooms, water and sanitation facilities. Electricity, private sector is doing an admirable job in this regard, but the money-making objective of this sector, education, has been beyond poor's reach. The primary completion rate in Pakistan given by UNESCO in 33.8 in females and 47 in males, which show the people in the sixth largest country of the world are unable to get the basic education. Pakistan is facing the dragon of overpopulation. The growth rate of Pakistan is very high and is among the highest in the world since 1947. The population has become more than triple. Pakistan is almost touching 180 million marks. Population expansion has been real issue of concern for all governments with limited resources. It is very difficult to control the growing population. There is a great economic disparity among the people. Poor are committing suicides out of hunger while rich are busy in build up more and more wealth. These social problems directly affect